Hello?
Hello, remember me?
What do you want?
I want to play a game.
I want you to say it to my face. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Nostalgia Bong Hits. You'd be half, then you wouldn't know how to talk. And everything is what you want. Make you mad, I don't make you upset. Baby girl, don't you forget. We're back with another one. I hate Little Nas X, but I don't know, this song just slaps for some reason. Gonna do. So this song says a lot, you know. If I taught you how to talk, then you wouldn't know how to talk, you know. And well, if I spoke on your behalf, you wouldn't know how to talk, you know, which is so true. You know, you got to do things for yourself sometimes. And this is what breaks it down into the topic of today's discussion. And it's knowing how to talk for yourself, knowing how to make good decisions for yourself. And I want to break this down. The 151 Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box. This was a $60 box starting out. I had the opportunity to buy it for $60 myself. I don't know why I didn't buy a shitload of them. I have no idea. I don't know. I was focused on their stupid sets. And so I ended up paying $450 for one when they hit $450. Felt kind of stupid. Left it in the closet. Now it is $550. It was $650 yesterday, but it kind of dipped to $550. But either way, the gist of this video, prismatic Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes are $250 right now. I think that is an extremely good buy. That I think it's going to end up the same way as 151, where we're looking back a year or two from now, and you see prismatic Pokemon Center ETBs selling for $500 plus. I just don't see that as a far stretch of the imagination. Same with the SPCs. I think you're going to see those in the 4 to 5s. Relatively easy, without much concern. And that's why I asked the Pokemon community, are you fucking blind? Like, these are incredible opportunities right now that I feel like a lot of people are passing up. Twilight Masquerade booster boxes for $250. I still don't think those are a bad buy. I think you will see those hit the 4s to 5s, but prismatic is where we're getting at to try to say, I think prismatic's probably your best bet. Everyone seems to be sleeping on prismatic. I know a lot of my subscribers aren't. A lot of you guys know what's up. But prismatic seems to really be the place to park your money. And, you know, historical data kind of shows us this when we look at 151 and everything 151 has done. I mean, 151 Ultra Premium Collections, $350 to $400. You don't think that'll happen with prismatic? Well, it's at $220. You know, you have to really ask yourself, because at the end of the day, getting in at the right price points is the key. You know what I mean? Like, you have to get in at the right price points. And at the end of the day, that's really all that counts, is getting in at the right price. And I don't think we're going to see prismatic Pokemon Center ETBs drop any more than they have now. So you have to ask yourself, do you really want these in your collection? And if so, you should probably grab some. And I would say to grab a sealed case if you can find one, but the sealed cases are pretty expensive, so you'll probably have to just go with the regular ones. But if you can find a good deal on a sealed case, especially with not a crazy case premium on it, I would say you should probably grab one. I don't think they're going to get any cheaper. It's literally one of the best sets Pokemon's released in a minute, in my opinion. Prismatic, I don't understand why the community's sleeping on it so hard, but I think it's just out of fear and panic. You know, like the Gengar VMAX, the fear and panic. It's such a cool move, fear and panic. Anyway, I think that's why everyone is sleeping on this and they don't really realize what's going on is that this is going to follow 151. Like, if you don't think prismatic is going to basically follow in the same footsteps and probably do better than 151, I don't, like, you're out of your fucking mind, because that's what's probably going to happen. And I will die on that hill, actually, because most Pokemon influencers are not telling you to buy prismatic. Like it is the opposite. They are saying stay away from it. With a 10-foot pole, it has a good reprint window, and it does. It does have a good reprint window, and it could be reprinted into the ground. And I could die on this hill of the prismatic hill. I could, but I'd rather die on the prismatic hill than Shining Fates. I'll tell you that. That either way, I think prismatic will always outperform Shining Fates. So I don't think I'll ever lose my mind or get made fun of on this one. So I really think prismatic, it's a great time to get in, man. It really is. Prices have already started to trickle up a little bit because people just aren't sure what's going on. But yeah, that's just where things are. And I don't know why people are sleeping on prismatic for how good it actually is, but I think it's just going to be one of those sets that just completely is an outlier, and it just blows away 151. I mean, 151 I'm sure will still continue to do all right, but it's just like prismatic is definitely a better set, no doubt, and it's literally half the price right now. So I mean, if you're an investor, it's probably the best value you're going to get for your money right now, if you want to buy into anything out there. I'd probably say like that, even Battle Styles, because it's like 200 a booster box, but prismatic has the better chance of really getting a fast move up because the cards are there. Like, it's a loaded set. It's really a god tier set. With all the evolutions, I mean, everyone considers Evolving Skies top tier, and it's basically the same fucking thing. It's just a knockoff. So, it should do really well. I think it will outperform 151 in the long term. But I guess we'll see. Personally, I'm thinking about selling a lot of my 151 actually, and just throwing that money into prismatic, because I mean, for like almost every 151 product I have, like my 151 UPCs, I can probably almost get like 2 Pokemon Center ETBs for one fucking 151. Well, I guess I should not Pokemon Center. I could probably get 2 SPCs almost for one UPC of 151. So that's not a bad move. If you have if you made a bunch of money on your 151 Ultra Premium collections, let's say you bought them like $100 or something, they're now $400. And, you have to add a little bit of money to get 2 prismatic SPCs. You could add like maybe, let's say $30-$40 to get 2 prismatic ones. I would probably say go with that, turn your 151 into prismatic. I wouldn't say do straight up trades, but I would definitely say to get some prismatic into your portfolio at least have some, and that's kind of what I'm in the process of doing right now. Some of the moves I'm making is finding more prismatic at reasonable prices. So that's my best recommendation. I think only to buy SPCs and Pokemon Center ETBs. I would stay away from the regular ETBs just because they take a lot longer to go up. They're still not bad investments. But yeah, that's what I would be doing right now. Loading up on prismatic, because when you think about it, look at 151. I mean, the Pokemon Center ETB of 151 is doing phenomenally well. I mean, better than I ever expected. I bought it at like $450, and it's now, more than that, which just blows my mind. I really didn't think it would go that high. But it has, and it seems like it's probably going to go higher the longer you wait. But I just think prismatic is going to catch up on it eventually when it's done being printed, kind of like 151 is right now. So that's just my best advice for the day. I would at least grab some prismatic. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this one, we're out.